Hello everyone, welcome to Killet Snippets channel. Uh, so today you might have already seen the thumbnail and the title. Yes, today we are going to be showing how to download and establish JupyterLab using the Python setup with Jupyter Notebooks and Lab on Ubuntu Linux. So just open terminal. Why Jupyter Lab? Because it is widely used for machine learning purposes, and if you are an engineer, it's uh, it's a good practice because Python in Linux does not support external commands. So to operate with some certain packages, you require Jupyter Lab, and even it is very useful to use for matplotlib and other python packages too. So let us begin. So first of all, we are going to be updating our Ubuntu. So start by writing sudo apt update, type your password and wait for almost 15 to 20 seconds. So next we are going to be writing is the upgrade command. Uh, why these two commands are being written at first is the reason is quite simple. They are going to be updating our Ubuntu setup, meaning the drivers or all the associated apps which have been installed to the newest version. So, all right, let's begin with the next one. Sudo apt upgrade sudo apt upgrade space dash y. All right. So these commands can take up to n number of minutes or seconds depending upon when you last used. Meaning, if you have used it recently, then it won't take such time because your drivers must be at the newest version. If they have not been used for a very long time, then it might take longer duration, and it will obviously depend on your network speed. So just wait for a few seconds. So we are complete with the basic updation of Ubuntu. Now to work with Jupyter Lab, you need the it is required to have some necessary development tools, which are Python 3 programming language, pip 3 packages that are imported using the pip library, and the virtual environment. So if you haven't downloaded or if your system does not have those, just write sudo apt install. First we will go with Python 3, Python and version 3. So Python is a programming language and the version number is 3. Next we require Python 3 dash pip. So pip are packages import directory, and next we require Python 3 dash venv space dash y. So we require pip and virtual environment, packages and virtual environment. That's it. Press enter and just give it a go and wait for a few seconds. Right, so all three have been downloaded. Now you need to just verify. So how you verify anything that it has been downloaded? Just write the application name which you downloaded, like Python 3 space dash dash version. So as you can see, we have downloaded the latest version, and similarly we'll do the same step for pip. And yeah, so both the necessary things have been downloaded. Now we are going to be creating a virtual environment, which is very much recommended for setting up Jupyter Lab, and it's necessary thing. So just write make directory mkdir and just name it something like py. Now when you have created the directory, you have to enter into the directory, and in order to do so we have this command cd, and just write the name of the directory that you created, py. Alright, now you're inside the py, you can see it from here. Now next we have to create a virtual environment, so just write python 3. Alright, python version number space dash m, and just write virtual environment and name it vnv only. Same. Press enter and you will see that we have created it. But uh, just by creating it doesn't mean that you have entered the virtual environment. You have to activate it. So to activate, just write source venv virtual environment, and we will be using bin and just write activate. That's it. So as you can see, we are inside the virtual environment now. It has been activated successfully. Now we have to upgrade our pip. Alright, just write pip install space dash dash upgrade pip. Alright, and wait for a few seconds. So pip has been upgraded. Uh, because the side packages were already satisfying, but we needed to upgrade it for Jupyter's metadatas and all. Now we will be installing Jupyter Notebook. Now, Notebook and Jupyter Notebook and Jupyter Labs are not two different things. They are only the same thing but have different interfaces. I would recommend installing both. Alright, so how to install both? Pip install notebook and Jupyter Lab, and wait for a few seconds. So it will just complete the download and configuration of Jupyter Lab and notebook. So just wait for a few seconds. So as you can see, the download is complete. All the necessary uh, packages related to the Jupyter Lab and notebook has been installed, downloaded successfully. Now we need to install scientific packages. Why? Because these scientific packages allows us to use pip, that is the packages, uh, and via pip, not through pip, via pip. So just write pip install. This is what makes Jupyter Lab more efficient to use. Pip install numpy, pip install numpy, pandas, uh, and we can go for plots like matplotlib, matplotlib, and even Seaborn. Seaborn is used for heat map generations and all. Then SciPy and skitlearn. Skitlearn. That's it. Press enter, and these will be downloaded. I think the latest versions are already installed. So, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Actually, I just wrote SC kit. That's wrong. Let me just rewrite. So that's a lot of issue with the indentation. SCI kit. That's it. Just press enter. So it will download the latest packages of all the required packages of the Pythons. You can also refer to my previous videos in which I have showed how to completely set up Python. I have also shown how to download every packages of pip via pip, and even pip download for deep learning, for machine learning purposes in my other videos. You can just visit the channel and check the folders, I mean the videos. Now, let us launch Jupyter Notebook. How do you do that is very easy. Jupyter and Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. So, as you can see, Jupyter Notebook has been launched. Alright. Now, similarly, Control C. Bye. Now you're still in the virtual environment. You haven't escaped it as well. So this was for Jupyter Notebook, and now I'm gonna show you for Jupyter Lab. Just write Jupyter Lab, press enter, and you can see this is the Jupyter Lab. Jupyter Notebook is uh, uh, this portion, and Jupyter Labs enables you for the launchers. Alright, now this is how you operate Jupyter Notebook and Jupyter Lab. You can just create from here notebooks and uh, just start working. You can also install the Python kernel. Python kernel, like, well, I wouldn't suggest, but you can use it. When you are done with the work, you just have to write Control C and just write Y, and it will be terminated. Now we are going to be installing Python kernel, right? So pip install ipy and just write kernel. Right, and then we'll write python space dash m py kernel install. uh, I think it's the issue with the, let me just clear this issue first. So the problem is that it is unable to install the kernel for user only. So we have to define everything, I guess. So python space dash m ipy kernel install, give a space and dash dash user space dash dash name equals to virtual environment VNV, and space dash dash display dash name, uh, which will be, I guess, let's for now write Python and VENV virtual environment. Let's press enter. So install kernel spec virtual environment. Right, now let's verify it. So just write Jupyter kernel, Jupyter kernel spec, Jupyter kernel spec list. Press enter. So now we can see available Python 3 and VNV, right? So now what you need to do is, if you want a system-wide installation, now we can, I think the previous command will run. Uh, let's just press enter and see. Yes. So as you can see, the permission is getting denied again and again. We have to fix this problem. So there is this issue. I think will not be resolved because it is being from the directory require administrator problem. So don't worry if you have done this part right. Pip install ipy kernel and this one install user and name it virtual environment. So that would not be a problem. So you can just close it and open VS Code, right? So if you do not have VS Code, uh, you can just install it. You can refer to my previous video. So as you can see, I have opened VS Code. All right. Now uh, you need to create a folder. So just open your project folder. You can just create. I'll just name it py create select. Right. Open. Now open your notebook in the IPVNB. All right. How you can do so? So what you need to do is uh, just click on new file, sorry, create a new file and just name it test test dot ipynb ipynb, right, and press enter. So test open. Now just do meaning just press control shift and p, control shift p. All right. Now when you see, you just have to scroll down and look for Jupyter. I think Jupyter. So yeah, you can see create new Jupyter notebook. Just press on it, and this Jupyter notebook is open. Now you can just work with it and perform the task like the codes and all. But uh, so when the notebook opens, look at the top right. Right, select kernel, click on it, and uh, just write. I think it should work like Python venv. Maybe it does not exist. Let's first try. All right, just write uh, print print hello. Let's write hello world, right, and just press on this. Trust the folder. So as you can see, it does not have the so-called kernel right now, right? But we have these. So we have to solve the problem for the kernel right now. Right. All right, let's solve the problem for the kernel. So how to solve this problem of the kernel? It's quite easy. Just press Control Shift X. Now we have to search for Jupyter. This one has 2.5 rating, but I would suggest go with this because it has the highest number of download and it's trusted by the Microsoft. Well, the another one is just a power toy. It has a lot of users, but I wouldn't say using this one. So go with the first one with the 107 million download. Just install it, and we'll download one more. Select the Jupyter kernel. Uh, Let us see. Python, no matching. So there's one more problem, that is, yes, it has been downloaded. It's not the problem anymore. The problem is we do not have Python extension, because I've also downloaded VS Code in this system recently. So just write Python and download the latest one, this first package, and install it. Alright, so if you have downloaded two latest version, yeah, done. Now I would suggest recommending restart the VS Code. Right. Let me just close this, and you can see it has been restarted. Now we will be selecting the Python interpreter. So just press Ctrl Shift P and just write Python, Python, select interpreter. Go for this S, and you can see Python select interpreter, right? And so we'll be using the bin one, right? No, virtual bin, VNV. Yes, did you see VENV? Just press on it, and yeah, we are done. Now we can select the kernel, and we have Jupyter kernel, Python environment, these one. So select the recommended one and just press enter. Yay, done. So now you can work with Jupyter Lab on your VS Code as well. So I hope this video made you understand how you can work with Jupyter Lab, and how you can integrate Jupyter Lab in your VS Code as well. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and drop a comment if you're facing any issues. Well, a detailed description about the video will be already mentioned in your YouTube description, so you can refer to that. If you still face difficulties, make sure to comment. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the day.